Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man,
Play like that, a tackle by the linebacker that just galvanizes and energizes your entire team. I mean, the sideline even, David, they were going crazy after that hit.
Everybody goes nuts. And listen, when you have a linebacker that plays physical and downhill like that with bad intentions, that's usually a good starting point for a great defense.
he's back to throw on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good, solid tackle.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Runs through a tackle. Now, a couple of times historically, the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during the expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that.
That Joseph Witherspoon out there hunting.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. The give to the back. He's got enough to move
Waiting on that too. Thought I could get over there.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And the Red Raiders are flying down the field. The give on the inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Slips through his hands and incomplete.
Come on, man. Give me that.
Everything set up for the screen.
Give me that.
Except the catch.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that
On
one.
3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the 1st 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup because this environment is hostile.
On the move, it's Hall. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Quarterback checking off.
I know that stadium pulse is killing them.
Here's the give off the left side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want.
Somebody got depleted right there. Look at that. Boom. Somebody hit. That's what I'm talking about. Ring hat.
2nd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They get him on the ground,
Better
but
bring
it's
your
a
buddies.
1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
This is not what I picked.
Coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Now they're going to throw it. Finds the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about
guard just double team nobody right there.
Heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. That's a 20. He's got space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter.
2 drives in the whole quarter. We out here doing some running.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Running back goes in motion. On the run, still looking. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on.
Didn't have time to audible.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down.
54.
No foul.
Bro. It was literally right there. Just block him and it's a first down. He goes to the second level.
This would
Jesus
likely
Christ.
be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out of the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
And the Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes.
I hate that old 10 ball stuff.
Texas.
It helped me there, but I don't like it.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He put the college football world on notice.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put
Good
it
first
in the end
drive.
zone with a 12-play score.
Well played.
And
Woo!
close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
How much time did that say?
That
Let me
ball
go back in
skips
the
through
screen
the
real
end
quick.
zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
4:48. Jesus Christ. Talk about chewing clock.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse.
Come on and catch that next time, buddy.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Finds his tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have
Man, that guy was over there. I just knew he was covering
tight end so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. And the physical play
there you go.
there.
Lock in. Lock in. I like it, buddy.
Completion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Back to the air one more time. Gets it out fast. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. He's going to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's
dogs.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
It's a dot, though.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
On second down, looking again to throw. Zings it complete to the right.
I don't like that.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to.
Why they got to slow motion it like that? No, that's terrible.
Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his man. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a win.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. A designed run for the quarterback.
I knew it was the run. I was trying to take that outside and loop inside. I knew he wasn't throwing that.
I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got
That
down,
blocker got me
they
quick, though.
answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. They're trailing by 10 to Troy. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Running toward the tape. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback that you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
On the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hall. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Hey, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go with a direct snap. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And that is exactly
I need to throw in the drop cover. I mean, well, I mean, it was in the coverage for sure, but maybe not a drop, but two, basically, plowed it, 5 yards. I need to throw into it.
And the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll need some urgency to get something on the board before halftime. 11 seconds to go. It'll be 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And the defense gets to the quarterback. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
My pass is safety.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback.
That's how you end the half.
Sack to punctuate this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the
one
second
for that
half.
got that sack.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll...
I think I had another one. Man. That's why you need to check your rosters, man. I was like, I could have sworn that dude was a safety. I had one year that was a linebacker. Shoot, I don't know. We'll put him in there. That's on me, man. That's my bad. Saw that one for, I was like, wait, hold on.
Catch.
I was like, isn't he a DB? I didn't even check my rosters, man. That's on me. That's a violation right there.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He stopped after getting a yard out
Tried
to
to
the
split
30.
him right there.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Using his feet. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I can do that too.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Now, I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
The throw to the outside is complete.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Quick release by the QB. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy
man.
that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Dumps it off in the flats. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score.
Hit him with his run.
Texas.
That power read is a staple of his.
Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one
ain't no
play.
firm
We
control.
know how much of a factor momentum can be.
Joe was a prolific passer, and he runs well. Anything could happen. It's still a quarter and a half to go. Commentators be on my nerves. They commentate sometimes. So that was 10 plays, 4-14. Boy, that's 10 and 12 play drives. I like it. Ain't going for the big guns. Just matriculate the ball down the field. That's what we're looking to do.
Bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success.
Ooh, I thought he jumped that for an interception.
It's okay to repeat plays.
That was close.
Down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
completion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. A 6-yard
Joker,
pickup
secure
that
caught
leaves
that.
him with 3rd and 4.
He went down quick, like, nope.
Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Would he punt this?
This defense happy with how
I don't
that
think he's
last
gonna
play
punt.
turned out.
I think he
They'll
might go
find the
for it.
penalty.
I think he might go for it. I knew it. I knew it. I should have took the doggone punt. God dang
The
it.
offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man and they convert.
How are y'all not right
They
there?
spun
That
wheel
literally is the
forward on
defense.
4th down and
Wait, what?
come up bankrupt.
What?
Talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the 2nd half to build on your 2-possession lead.
So he took a chance by using
That's
a
crazy.
timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see
That's
if he needs that
crazy.
timeout later. Here comes the Texas offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the running back. Running with power. The Longhorns pick up the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10.
I have no audibles. God dang it.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical.
He does not have great acceleration. He's good back, though. I like him. But he does not have acceleration like that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fullback's got it. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
That's why this guy's a good, strong safety. You've got to be able to affect the running game. You've got to be able to play in the box close to the line of scrimmage and make tackles. That time, good stop on the fullback.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers it.
Got him with
Works
that
his
misstep
way. They
right there.
finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's
Ain't
hurt
no way
them a
he's
little
trying
bit
to
in this
stop the run
game
with his
already.
defense.
They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line. plowing ahead. You know he's going to put two hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return.
Oh, shoot.
And the returner goes down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Didn't let him. That time of possession is looking lovely for ET.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it.
I saw him too. There's nothing I could do.
This passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Quickly to the tight end. That's a really
when they make you do that false step.
Giving up some size and still making the play.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
It's a good run.
How easy was that? I mean, when you got a quarterback that can run design runs like this and get you 5+ yards just and make it look that easy, God, it makes it really hard for the defenses to stop.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Yes,
It's picked off, threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you've got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
The give to the lone running back.
Whew.
And they try the middle of this defense.
That's what they will call nothing doing.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
We'll run this one.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll try to pop the draw.
Dang it.
He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
I don't know if this guy can hit a 55-yarder.
The Longhorns will call on their punt team. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and made.
Turn around the block.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive.
Hello, world.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Hello, world. I see you, Danny Ring. Do you work, buddy?
He's going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game. You might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Ooh, that's a dot.
Left side now.
If I played my actual spot, I would have been right there.
Tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They'll try to power their way ahead. The Red Raiders are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Firing to the right, complete. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Looking to move it through the air. And the ball is picked off.
GG's, buddy.
Taking it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. A great return.
Alert that joker.
Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Alert that joker. Smooth. I know he was like, oh.
Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Yeah, man. Let's get it. He probably just gonna run the clock out, to be honest.
He'll start this drive firing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield.
Come on, Danny. Don't let him do you like that.
After a short pickup.
And this game is
Got him
obviously
speeding up his timetables, though.
would argue too at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Dang, I was jumping out there too. I just jumped off of it.
This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
Oh, I was spamming triangle. I should have let the computer do it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Wide open downfield.
No animation.
Brought down after a nice gain. And this
I wasn't
junior
even trying to
quarterback
switch with
showed
him.
you
I was
why
trying to switch to the
love that big arm
other
of
guy that
his.
was rushing.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Silas.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this is taking over college football.
There it is. I was waiting on it, too. I was waiting on him to throw one.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week
Oh,
long.
shoot.
You're
This is
watching it
3-3.
throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Fires left. And he throws his
Thank you, sir.
pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide.
GG's, buddy.
That pick and they'll
All right, we can go and take this knee. I was going to run another play, but we're going to take this knee. End his misery.
When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their...
All right, good dub, UT. Let's go, baby. Coro led us. 17 for 7-7 for fair. It's a good game. He ran pretty good. I can't lie. He was running pretty good. He made that one was key right before half. Sent us up 21-7. That was that alert in it. Come on. Shouldn't have hit next. I forgot you got to hold it. All right, let's take a look. Let's go to him first. Captain Hunting completion. 21 of 34 with 3 interceptions, no tutties. We call lockdown, baby. 12 of 14. That was Hunting completion. 17 for 77. Not bad. You know, one of these was a rocket toss, so I know that wasn't his. Receiving, it's a decent distribution. Season Knight. I don't even remember which one he caught. I don't even remember the name Knight popping up. I don't know my guys right now, man. I don't know them. So I got to get familiar. Blocking, no sacks given up. Ring and Pitts balling. Good game by both of those. Ring also had a tackle for a loss, which was a sack. And Pitts also had that alert touchdown. Woo, tackles for a loss. We got 8 of them. Only 3 sacks though, but we put a lot of pressure. 3 interceptions. This was alert by Adongo there at the end, and then Pitts was alert as well. Okafor had a good game. 4 pass deflections, no fumbles forced, and we had the defensive tutty by Pitts. All right, let's see. I don't know who else we have this season, but let's go take a look real quick. See who's next. Oh, we got Apollo next. Miami. All right now. All right now. All right, we'll see what that one looks like once we advance. Appreciate y'all joining. Catch you on the flip. Deuces.